Welcome to my Growth Masters interview show. If you are watching me live, put hashtag live. If you are watching in replay, put hashtag replay in the comment section. So, in today's our new episode, the guest is who achieved Flexi Funnel ambassador tag in 11 days and is helping the coaches to get organic reach and getting leads. So let's welcome Akshay Kumar and welcome Akshay.
Thanks, buddy, for inviting me over here. It's honor for me. Literally, it's not just to praise you out here. It's honor for me if you're introducing me over here on your stream, and I'm getting introduced in front of your audience because I have been doing interviews with people out there, and it's the first time that I'm doing live interview with you. It is the second interview that I'm giving, so I'm really happy, much honored. Thank you so much for inviting me.
So you can give your introduction also from your side as I have given. Like what do you do and how you help.
It was a great introduction from your side because I have posted it out there recently. I achieved Flexi Funnel ambassador tag within 11 days. Even it has done even less than 11 days. It was in 7 days, and then maybe 4 or 5 days. But I keep the width increased to don't put something flashy out there, something missing, not like that. So that's why I keep it 11 days, and it is a real story. Nothing fake created, not like that. So it is the recent story and how I started, how I am doing. So it will take a certain longer bit. If you allow me, I will go where and now I will come to the current situation. Is it okay if I'll go a little longer?
For
So for my story, how I started, back story,
yeah,
and
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
doing
You
right
can
now.
start your backstory. Yeah, you
Yes,
can
yes.
tell. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy, for allowing me. Uh, this journey started back then in 2020. To be exact, date is 30th January 2020. If I talk about this date, whenever I talk about this date, I remember exact story what happened at that day. It was
Hmm.
a classroom of my college, Banaras Hindu University, where I was pursuing my bachelor's PSC chemistry honors. It was the third year, like in 2020, because I opted first year in 2017. Then my third year was in 2020, and after that, on 16th of March, like lockdown kind of thing happened in March. So all those things, like maybe February
Hmm.
was
Hmm.
lockdown period. So I recorded my first ever video thinking in mind like I will be putting this video will give me some sort of views and I will getting some sort of AdSense revenues. That was the knowledge. I was learning all these things,
Hmm.
YouTube
Hmm.
AdSense, blogging and all, because doing
Hmm.
blogging, putting videos on YouTube, getting views,
Hmm.
I'll be making some sort of money. That was the knowledge at that point of time. I was
Hmm.
getting
Hmm.
information from different ad video, different YouTube. That was the journey. And there a turning point come on 16th of March. It was the exact
Hmm.
date when I did 2020. It is in 2020. I did the first ever interview on my channel with the audience,
Hmm.
those who were doing cracking the IIT exam. It is the exam for doing masters in IIT. From there,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
keep putting the content on my YouTube channel more than a year, and
Hmm.
I made 0 rupees in all the year. Even entire year passed on, maybe more than a year. 1 year and 4 months passed. I did not make any single penny. Students started talking to me, Akshay Bhaiya. They used to call me Akshay Bhaiya. Like this was the tag given by them. So I was a tag Bhaiya, and even I'm really happy to tag me Akshay Bhaiya. ये मुझे अच्छा लगता है Akshay Bhaiya, listening Akshay Bhaiya. So they said, Akshay Bhaiya, can you come up with a mentorship program that can help us in preparing IT exam? I said, why not? It was the blessing from BSU that we got in inheritance, you can say. Like this is the by default thing that we got from BSU. So then I
Hmm.
replicated this model online, and there is a coincidence as well. At my wall, if you can notice, there is Rahul Bhatnagar sir, right?
Hmm.
And he launched his first ever program on the date, perhaps it was the year 2018, 18th April. That was the launch
Hmm.
of his communication mastery program. And
Hmm.
I launched my first ever program. That was my mentorship program. It was actual mentorship program. I'll be talking about this as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
Teaching, coaching, and mentorship, there is huge difference, but people got confused over this.
Mm-hmm.
I launched my first ever mentorship program. First student enrolled before launching it officially on 18th April. I made 600 rupees because my mentorship program was on for 600. And day two, it was the official launch at 19th April 2021. So I made 10,000 and at that day, and I was like, I was showing my brother, can you guess how much money I made this day? I was thinking, like, oh, हिंदी में हाँ कुछ बनाया होगा 1,000 2,000 रुपए उसमें क्या है something like that. This was his reaction. I said no. Can you guess it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you increase little bit? He said maybe 5,000. I was saying no, it's 10,000. He said how is it possible? Like he was making in almost entire month 10,000. I was making just in a day, but it's not. It was not just in a day. I was putting hard work in entire year. After that, I made in a day. Then after in a week, it was 25,000. Then it was in a month, it was 1 lakh. I said, boom, it's working.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of money, if I talk about. But if I recall all those things, it was the hard work that I put it out there, and it started paying off. And before that, I was a teacher. I was used to go like teach in the school. The first salary that I got as a teacher, not online salary, that was 1,200 for an entire month. Teaching 6 hours a day, 6 to 8 hours a day, entire month. I got 1,200, etc. And then I see it myself at this place, helping coaches growing their business, and it's literally a great thing for me if I'm able to help a coach to craft their offer and scale it to the level where they want. Maybe 50,000 a month, maybe 1 lakh a month, maybe 2 lakhs a month, maybe 5 lakhs a month. Whatever they want, we craft that offer, we market that offer in such a way that they are hitting that amount. I'm I'm doing that. I'm like on a mission to help coaches out there. And kind of I was learning all those things. What do you say? Doing video editing, doing graphics. Because if you're a YouTuber and you don't have a team initially, how you can have a team because you are not making any single penny? How you will be paying them? So that's why I was learning all these things, building the LMS even for free. I did not pay any single penny building my LMS. I learned all those things, how to build the LMS for free. There were a lot for free. The tool name was Thinkific. Over there, I built my entire LMS, put it out there, all the content out there for my students. That's what I did, and there were all hell lot of like live classes that I was doing with them. So that was my coaching program, that like mentorship program that I was doing, and I was learning all the technical stuff, landing pages, funnels, graphic, video editing, and now I'm here helping coaches craft their offer and scale it to the level where they want.
Okay. So if I ask you, so what was your expertise is teaching itself, and as you told, you started 3 years before. So what thing that hit you to start this business, or anything that you are doing right now?
Like whatever I'm doing right now, either like what hit me to start in online.
Hmm.
Both the things I have to cover, either one thing.
Yeah, both also you can cover one by one.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I talk about the back story, like how I started that journey, basically at that point of time, I was
Hmm.
watching one of the ad by Siddharth Rajsekhar. It was
Hmm.
about creating digital ecosystem, digital business, niche and all. I was not aware about that. And that
Hmm.
sounds good. Something can be done. That was the first step that I saw in online by Siddharth Rajsekhar. Then I
Hmm.
said, I don't have that much of money at that point of time. It was 8,000 investment for to getting that program. And second time I was watching the second time that particular ad. Entire video was same. Everything was same. Then I
Hmm.
started thinking, why this is same thing is happening again and again. Like 8,000 was the price for maybe 30 minutes, either 1 hour. I forget that time period,
Hmm.
but it was a scarcity over there. Then I
Hmm.
started thinking about the marketing. It's the marketing plan that is happening. That was the evergreen webinar, maybe from Webinar Jam or any other tool. That was the case. Then I learned that thing, and after that I started believing online in online world you can help people and you can make money. That was the initial game. And right now, why I'm entering into coaching field, why I am into coaching field, why I'm helping coaches, and I'm helping in marketing and coaching as well. I'm doing both the things simultaneously because if I help them only marketing, Sometimes I will be great marketer out here, but if they are lacking in mindset, so I have to coach them as well. That's why I'm doing both the things. Like even today I crafted entire PPT for my client, and she will be doing her session at 7:30, and I said to her like
Oh,
plan a PPT, and I did all the corrections out there. She was more than happy. I set it for more than 2.5 hours. So that we did that's how I do. I'm obsessed with
great.
their success. Like they should get the result. I'm obsessed with
Mhm.
that. So, and the reason behind this is simple. In India, coaching market is going to grow. And
Mm.
maybe one day or the 2 day before, I was listening to one of the things, and that coach was sharing, if you are just focused, if you can be focused for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, forget about the knowledge, forget about the expertise. You should have, like you
Mm.
are watching YouTube videos, you are using Chat GPT, you are seeing a lot more content from my side, from great people out there on the Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Every single platform is flooded with the information and content. I'm not saying those content are not helpful, genuinely helpful content, powerful content.
Right.
But if you're watching some of the things, you feel like, ye kar liya, it's good. And this time, maybe after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you're saying something interesting. Should I try this? Whether it is good or not? And not focus at one place. If you
Mm.
can be focused at one place, I'm not saying don't try multiple things. If you can try, go for that. But if you can focus for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour time period, you can
Mm.
like create success for yourself. It's going to be easier for you if you're like going to be what do you say a focus for some hour. But
Mm.
distraction is a normal thing nowadays. So,
Mm.
in order to become successful, you don't have to be just an expert. You have to be a like extremely organized person in terms of
Mm.
focus, in some top sitting for 3 hours, watching any long content out there. Just right now, we are doing this live. I don't
Mm.
know how many people are going to finish this live. That's the reality. I know about it because if I'm putting the video out there on YouTube, so I get to know about the time period, how much people watching that video. Maybe 10 minutes if the 1 hour video is 1 hour long video is there. So that is the
Mm.
reality. Just think
Mm.
about it. If you can be focused for 3 hours, like for 1 hour, so you are already win the game for maybe 90% people. Those who can't be focused, you are being focused, so you can win the game. So I learned that, and people are being addicted towards social media. So the coaches are there; they will be helping them coming from that addiction. Maybe building a routine, anything. So that's why I decided to help coaches because they are the coaches. They don't know the technical stuff and marketing and all. So that's
Mm.
why I decided to help them in the technical design marketing.
So Akshay, can you check sometimes your video is breaking?
Um, I can't do anything, but probably
Yeah.
it's okay because
Yeah,
my
means
Wi-Fi is working
yeah.
out.
Now it's good. Like when you explain that time, it's little bit stuck, but your voice is fully audible.
Okay, so I can say one thing to the people out there, those who are listening to us live right now, either those who will be watching the replay, either hashtag live. Please bear this thing that is happening from our technical teams. So if you can listen to us, that's good thing.
Yeah, correct, right. So if I ask you, how do you get leads for your business? Like you told, you are doing coaching and everything. So how do you get leads
Okay,
right now?
like literally good question, and even it is the biggest problem out there for the people getting leads.
Right.
One of the biggest problems. So in my case, what I did, what I'm doing previously when I was having a good authority on the YouTube, doing my YouTube live and mentorship program and all, like putting videos out there. So I was having the authority after a year. From there, I was getting organic leads, zero
Hmm.
paid ads. I run 3 to 4 successful batches of my mentorship program just because of my YouTube authority. That was the thing. But it took me more than a year to build that credibility. Then the question will be how to get faster lead organically. I'm not running any paid ad, any single paid ad. I'm not running at all. So what I do content and comment. That's it, not more than that. So I plant my content. Sometimes I fail also in planning my content. To be honest, Why I'm telling you this right now? Because many people think if some coaches are sharing out there, you have to plan your content for entire week, for entire month. Listen, you are building that habit. You don't have that habit inbuilt in yourself. If you are going to
Hmm.
plan your content for entire week, so uh, like becoming your habit, either becoming your lifestyle, it will take 21 days, either 90 days. It may take more than that, it may take less than that. So I'm building that habit, batch creation of content. So I used to sit for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever time it takes. Sometimes for some people it take 1 hour. For me, it took 2, 3 hours to plan all the content for an entire week. What
Hmm.
should be the content outline? Maybe for content outline, it will take 1 hour. Hardly for content outline to go in depth in the content. I like I take help from ChatGPT as well. Like I'm being distracted from the like lead generation part, so I will be coming to that as well. Basically, I do comment and content. That's two things that I'm doing right now. I'm putting really targeted content. Like what
Hmm.
should be my content and what this content is putting out there, what psychology will be triggered. My plan is there. If I'm putting this content, what psychology will be triggered among the people. I know about that. If I'm putting this content, if
Hmm.
people can decode my content as some other good people out there, those who are putting the content, you'll be really good at content marketing. Literally good at. Content marketing is entirely different game. I was not aware about it. I learned this 2, 3 months back. And I applied for 15 months. Boom. I got three inbound list, two inbound, one outbound. I was not like reaching out to the people. So they reached out to me to work. And even one of the person was Saurabh Bhattachar's team as well. Like
Oh.
his team reached out to me for the work as well. So it's all about putting the good content out there and good comment out there. If you're putting a comment out there for any people, for any person, in any group on your profile, wherever you are putting the content,
Hmm.
you have to have an intent of helping that person without thinking whether this person is going to be my client or not. Don't think in that way, because if you start thinking in that way, you're putting a pressure on you. So
Hmm.
wherever I have put in the content, they like comment, they did not become my client, somebody else become my client. Because if you are putting the comment out there, what is happening?
Hmm.
If I'm putting a comment on any of the profile, if you notice a pattern, number of comment is lesser as compared like if it's not a lead magnet, a free stuff. If it's normal post, if somebody is asking a question, if you're putting a comment, number of comment is going to be lesser. If somebody else will be putting the comment out there, they will be reading your name. You will be highlighted person. And that person, whomever has put it, the question, either whatever thing out there, he will
Hmm.
be noticing you. Akshay has
Hmm.
replied me, Akshay has commented me, Akshay has helped me. He'll be getting a visibility, extra visibility. So
Hmm.
that is the thing that you can do in comment marketing. That is the two things that I'm doing in order to generate the inbound leads. People are reaching out to me just because of content and comment. I'm not doing extra thing.
Okay. So, how did you crack your first client or person? Like, what was your story of that? You can share it.
Okay, if I can recall that thing in this field, in coaching field, building landing pages and all, it was in 2022, and it was one of the biggest clients that I cracked over. Like literally biggest client. It was the first client, and it was the biggest kind of client that I cracked.
Hmm. Hmm.
And cracking that client in between, like before finalizing the deal, I cracked a smaller deal of 5,000 as well. To what
Okay.
do you say? To do the graphic designing, I cracked the first client. So what I was doing, I was there in a group that is the paid group, the Telegram group. I was there in that group. Even I am today in that group as well. So what I used to do, if somebody is asking any other question,
Hmm.
I was the person who was answering that question, taking about some time, maybe a minute, two, three, five, maybe 30 minutes, some time. Because if
Hmm.
answers should be precise, so if I am not expert in that expert at that point of time, I used to Google, I used to learn from somewhere, but I used to give the answer to that particular person whom you are asking the question.
Hmm.
Answering, I was getting the visibility in that Telegram group. Although that was the paid Telegram group, after a getting coaching program, they were offering that Telegram group. So I was
Hmm.
answering the questions over there. And people started connecting with me. Akshay, can you help me on this? Akshay, can you help me on this? Akshay, can you help me on this? So initially I was thinking how I can charge money. I should give it for free. Because graphic बनाने का कौन पैसा देता है? I was thinking in that way. या फिर 100 रुपए दे देगा तो बहुत है. ग्राफिक के 1000 रुपए भी चार्ज होते, 3000, 5000, 10,000 भी चार्ज होते. Same graphic will not be changed. But I was
Right.
thinking, if I'm getting 100 rupees, it's too big for me.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
I quoted 5,000. They said like, boom, it's good. Let's do it. I said, ठीक है करते हैं. So it was the incident. I was just genuinely helping them out, and
Hmm. Hmm.
they agreed on the thing. I delivered the best graphic out there. They're like, see, like he was happy, and he said,
Hmm.
Akshay, I have to get this tool called Flexi Funnel, and give me your affiliate link. I will be getting from there. I was like, boom, another good thing happening with me. And then after a certain time, I closed a deal for entire marketing and funnel and all, and it was a big deal for me. I'm not gonna quote the numbers because people were thinking how I can close that big deal. Not that.
Okay. Okay. So,
So if anyone can notice now, it is just because of a nature of helping people out there genuinely. It should be there.
right. Right. So your first high ticket client was that only, right?
My
Right
first
now you said.
ever high ticket client was from that group itself, and that client was really premium. If I talk about in dollar, it was more than $2,000.
Oh, great.
So for,
So like,
just by doing that, just by commenting and helping genuinely, I done before that I done multiple meetings with the people, not crack the deal.
hmm.
Even sometimes some people wasted my time as well. It will happen with the people out there. It's the normal thing because you will learn along the way. Without doing that, you're not learning. I feel
So,
multiple times.
hmm, hmm, hmm. So right now, how many like team members do you have? Like I saw your post one with your team. You are talking and you are sharing in the your latest post.
Okay, great. Like you're observing me very closely. I must appreciate this. Literally, like before doing the interview, you are doing the good research out here. That's great.
Thank you.
Like see for different walks, I don't have in-house team right now. I have
Hmm.
currently uh, collaborated with the three team members. One team member is for almost full time for me, and for other two walks there are two other team members, kind of their agency. I have outsourced the walk for them. So there are two, and see, I have collaborated with them. One of the graphic work is there. For graphics,
Hmm.
I used to do the product packaging designing. One guy is there named Prajwal Jagdale. He is somebody really great at closing the deal. He used to close the 5 lakh deal, 3 lakh deal, 10 lakh deal in a single go on the offline meeting. He's really good at it. He closed the deal. He said to me, Akshay, do this. Like, do the job.
Hmm.
Like, he has entire trust on me for the product packaging. All I don't put it out there on the public. People don't know about me, like whether I'm doing product packaging and all or not. I'm doing it at the back end. So for that, there's a team who take care of entire packaging. That is one thing. And if I'm doing video editing for any other people out there, for that I have the other team and who does the video editing as well. I do video editing as well, but nowadays
Hmm.
I do lesser video editing because of time availability. Because I'm really happy if I can have a full-time team member with me who can do my
Hmm.
work,
Hmm.
other some clients' work. If he doing my work, he get paid for that. He get learning from my side. And if he doing the client's work, I pay
Hmm.
extra money for that. I said to him, this is
Okay.
the work you will be doing, you will be getting this much money. So I'm
Hmm.
feeling blessed for that as well. I can afford, I can hire a team member whom I can pay, whom I can help, whom I can guide, support in order to grow whatever he want to grow. He want to start his agency, I'm guiding him on that path. So that's the honorable thing for me that I'm doing. Like that's a good thing happening with me. If my pocket is allowing, that's why I am able to do it.
Yeah. Right. So like another thing, like many people may be asking you, or like the question is how to pitch to client. Any formula that you use specifically?
Uh, If I think really, I don't use any of the formula so far. Like this is going to the formula, but I can give some sort of guidance on this, like what you can do if you're pitching to the client. I have learned from the different mentors, from different people. Not mentor. I don't have any mentor for this online field. I have teachers. I don't have any
Hmm.
mentor so far. I have a mentor for my life over here in Varanasi. He's in physical thing. And physically, I used to meet him a lot more times. I consider him
Hmm.
as a life mentor for me. So he used to
Hmm.
mentor me. So if I talk about the pitching, what I used to do, if I'm
Hmm.
going on any of the Zoom call, either Google Meet, basically all the sales that I do is happening in one-on-one, not one to many. I do. So
Hmm.
if client is there with me, if they are reaching out to me, most of the time they are already sold. Most of the time they
Hmm.
come to
Right.
me just to get the confirmation, because if they are reaching out to me, in my case, so they are being already sold. And what problem people face in order to pitch, while they talk about the pricing, this is the pricing, blah blah blah, I will charge, and client stop responding. They are not responding at all, and they think भाई इसके आगे क्या करूं, वो तो response ही नहीं कर रहा है. I talk about the pricing.
Hmm. Hmm.
So basically
Right.
what I do, at the very first call, I listen their requirement. If I am helping them for video editing, if I'm helping them for graphic, if I'm helping them for their landing pages, basically what I do, I used to understand their entire business model, not only need. Understanding the need is the good, but understanding the business model is more important. Your pricing will be decided on the business model, how your service is going to fit in their business, how your service is going to help them in their business. For video editing, you can charge 1,000. For the same video editing, you can charge 6,000, 10,000. For 1 minute video, I'm talking about. People are charging 500, 300, 200 for those kind of video. And for those kind of video, I have charged 6,500 as well. But it happened only when I understand the need. I will talking about what was that for video editing. If people are putting that video in the ads, it means they are going to put the money on that video. If the video editing was not good, then like best level out there, they will be losing the money. So your pitching should be, if this is missing from your video, if you are thinking just to save money, you are going to put 10,000, 5,000, 20,000, 40,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, you are going to run this ad in blah, blah, blah time period. And you will be wasting that money. You will be losing money on the table. So that will be your pitching style. I don't do it
Hmm.
usually in first call. I do the pricing and all in the second call after getting how my product out. Then after, like in the first conversation call, it's kind of discovery call. I get to understand their requirement and this service, how this service is going to help them in their business. And then I craft the entire quotation and all. Sometimes I don't get the quotation as well. I craft the entire thing, how this is going to help in their business. Then I quote a price, and most of the time people agreed on that. Sometimes they don't agree, so I don't run behind them. I used to get some of the follow up, and this is the mistake that I'm committing. I still do follow, but I don't do much follow up, and it may be because people are reaching out to me. It can be one of the things because of my content and content. So in pitching, the mantra for you can be understand how your service is going to help them in their business. If you understand that, you can charge whatever price you want to charge. Otherwise, it is going to be a sabji mandi. भाई वो तो 100 रुपए में कर रहा है. One person said to me, Akshay, you are going to do the logo designing for me for 8,000. In 8,000 people are doing the, what do you say, a website designing. Then what I said, go and take their services. I can't help you.
Right. Now
Genuinely, I said this.
another thing they can add on is AI is only doing right.
I agree. I agree on this. If you can add something on this, you can add as well.
Hmm.
Like if you can give some knowledge on this, because you are having connection with the good people out there. We are doing the interviews, so you must have knowledge on this as well.
Yeah, like how do you do or how others do? Mainly some people see the price point and some others see the quality. Like You can do in AI or anything, but quality matters because how the color look or anything like video editing or graphics and everything, how it is looking, how the visuals are good. Based on that, your branding, you are going to get anything like your clients or reach and everything. So
Yes.
share about your some insights about your ambassador achievement story. How
I like
did
this
you do
question.
and like yeah.
I little like this question. See, what happened with me? Once Saurabh sir launched this thing again, like previously I failed
Hmm.
achieving this. I mean, I achieved that time as well, but maybe some miscommunication happened. They missed that thing. Either I miss like giving information to them. Maybe that was the thing.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
at
Hmm.
this time, what happened? Saurabh sir launched on 15th of August this year, right now, right? So
Right.
on that date, after that, after the launch, I was having conversation with one person. Like he was already following up me. Akshay, help me in this, this, this. So what I did,
Hmm.
I said to him, if you are coming on a consultation call with me, I will be charging 1500 for that for 1 hour for consultation. So forth. He said, boom, okay, I don't have an issue. I charge that amount. And apart from that, when we were on the consultation call, we decided to work together. And it was like already happening. People were reaching out to me. I was having the
Hmm.
connection. It
Hmm.
was all there. It was like it happened just in a week, just in 10 days. It was not like that. I was building my pipeline already. मिस उसको बोलते हैं ना यदि लोहा गर्म है तो उसमें हथौड़ा सही टाइम पे काटना चाहिए. So लोहा गर्म पहले से था. Like pura market, everything was built already. People were reaching out to me. People were there in
Hmm.
pipeline.
Hmm.
So they
Hmm.
decided working with me. They started
Hmm.
making the payment. I was collecting the payment.
Okay.
So in that 11 days period, the revenue was much higher, literally
Hmm.
much higher. The number
Okay.
that is showing over there, 50,000, it in terms of revenue, it was cash collected. It's not like revenue, cash collected that I do. And mark my word, over here, like some people will think Akshay is able to do this much of cash collection. It's not like that. It, like even I talked about that in my post as well. It is all about the hard work that I put it out there.
Right.
Forget about Flexi Funnel, forget about any other tool out there. If you have the skill, if you have the knowledge, many people are promoting nowadays no skill agency kind of model. You must have seen those kind of ads. Man,
Right.
you need the skill. Without a skill, you can't do.
Hmm.
For running a no skill agency, you should have the skill of team management. You should have the skill of hiring. You should have the skill of sales. That is the skill. You should have the skill of lead generation. How you're saying, man? Like without skill, you can do. It's not possible. These are the literally high income and high in skill, top notch skill. Lead generation, sales, marketing, handling the team, managing the team, building the team. These are the
Hmm.
premium skills. You need that much of time as well. So you have to be ready to grab any opportunity out there that is coming in the market. So I was
Hmm.
ready enough to grab that thing. So I was having the people in pipeline, they were making the payment. Boom. This happened with me. And even some sort of revenue stream, I did not add it over there. I don't want to attract people towards me just because of money I'm making. If you are attracting towards me, because of impact that I'm creating, that I want to create, I'm obsessed with the customer success. If you are being attracted towards me in that way, I'm much happy. If you are attracted towards me, Akshay made 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 50,000, whatever number, I'll not be the happiest person out there. If you want to know the process, it's not like that. I don't want money. I want money, man. I love money. It does not mean like that. Don't think like Akshay is just kind of guru who is talking. It's not like that. So the attraction should be not be the money part.
Hmm.
Attraction should be
Right.
the what I can learn, what I can do in order to get that money. And
Hmm.
you are if you are being attracted towards money, although your intention should be to understand the process, what Akshay is following, what Akshay is doing, what system he is building. I'm building my entire coaching system and processes. It is not set it yet. It will take certain time to be fully set it. I'm
Hmm.
building that. There are few clients who has entire trust on me. They are like collaborating with me in a very good manner. They are cooperating with me. in order to build the system and processes. I'm building that out, and that is the reason I'm giving them like beyond time, the time frame that I have promised. If they are calling me in night, maybe 11 p.m., I'm attending that call as well. If I'm texting them multiple times, I'm calling them multiple times, I'm having the multiple Zoom session with them to cross
Hmm.
their offer, to do their marketing, to their content, to do their content, sales, lead, everything I'm doing just to get them results. I'm obsessed with that. And it's not thing that I'm putting out there. It's the reality. I'm obsessed with it. I may
Right.
fail as well. In this, I may fail as well. People know about it and they are not going to regret it at all. If I fail on it, they are not going to regret at all. Akshay not was able to help us because they know me how dedicated I am. I know if I'm putting the hard work out there, if I'm building the entire system, marketing and all for them, it is going to work. But I don't set any unrealistic expectation in their mind. So it was all
Hmm.
about already I was having the authority, I was already having the leads, I was already having the people, and I just
Hmm.
started delivering the service them. I was just started collecting the cash. And before that, I already have some money I did not counted in that as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it is the opportunity that came to me and that I achieved, but I was ready enough.
So, do you have any time management thing in your
Man,
business right now?
actually, this question I asked to the Abdul Husami brother as well, like talk about time management.
Hmm.
One thing I learned somewhere, it's not about time management, it's about priority management. What priority you are giving to sin. So I'm learning that, I'm applying it. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
see it in the guru's manner, like do this in order to do the time management. Even I have done the session with my student back then in 2021 about time management. Because if you read the book called $100 Million Offer by Alex Hormozi, in that book, he has taken an example of time management course. If you are a general selling a time management course, it may be for $19. If it is for any particular profession, maybe a time management course for sales profession, it may be
Hmm.
for $50, $100. If it is for chiropractic sales professional, it may be $500. Like this was the example that he was taking, like for about time management. So I'm learning the priority management, what things are going to be in priority. In my case,
Hmm.
my priority is to helping my clients. It's the honest thing that I'm talking right now. Like what I can do, what trick I can do. Like I literally started searching about my clients' field, my clients' expertise on the Facebook, YouTube, Google, and all. And here is the hack as well. If I want to know, if you want to learn in any area of the thing, anything, any expertise you want to gain, if you're helping in any of the clients out there, what you can do, ये गूगल को बेवकूफ बनाना है या एल्गोरिथम को बेवकूफ बनाने वाला स्टफ है बेवकूफ क्या बनाने वाला यू आर ट्रेनिंग देम बिकॉज they are showing the stuff that you are searching. You start searching about that topic, about what you want to learn. If you want to learn about time management, start searching everywhere about time management. Search time management everywhere. You will get
Hmm.
hell lot of content about time management. Best of the best piece of content out there. So what I started following in my time management thing, I sometimes I fail also. I used to write all those things that I have to do in my next day. Either I used to do it in the morning. And mark my words, if in the morning, either in the night, if I am able to do it, the day got much more productive. I have hell lot of time to do all the other things. I have to think, सारा काम तो हो गया, अब क्या करूँ? Like this type of situation arises me when I write just simple things. I have to do this. I don't write much more things. I write simple things. Like over here, if you can notice, there are two things only, not more than that. Like
Hmm.
people used to write multiple things. ये भी करना, ये भी करना, ये भी करना. So I have to write to minimize the things. I have to do this. If that is the
Hmm.
possible, that is this.
Hmm.
Like I learned from Abdul Husami, so I started following this. This is just for 35 rupees. I get it from my stationery shop, and I'm writing down whatever task that I have to do. See, basically previously what I was doing, I was following a complex method. I created fancy looking Google sheet, spreadsheet, and like this task will take, this will be cut, and this done. But what I realized, it was tough for me because I have to open my phone, either my laptop, to do that. And it was quick thing. It is over here on my desk, so I can write over here. So that's why I'm following this. Even I have my diary over here with me. Sometimes it is tough for me to open my diary. People are thinking like, "भाई diary तो खोलना है, उसमें क्या time लगता है?" So I made this thing much easier for me. It is there on my table. So writing down over here, if I'm going to do something, some other work, so I started following this. If this work is
Mm.
going to take me 2 hours, so I try to block that time. But this time I'm learning, so I'm being distracted sometimes as well. But it is being managed. So it is helping me a lot in terms of time management. I have to write this task I have to do, and it will take 1 hour, 2 hours. I put that time, and I started doing that, and it is being more productive. Like previous thing that I talked about, I have to be productive. I have to be focused. So I try to be focused for 1 hour, 2 hours. Is working for me. So you can do the same thing, writing down the task.
Okay, so my question is like you told like you almost I think you give based on the requirement digital marketing services like graphic designing, video editing, and helping them in marketing. So maybe you will be using multiple tools. Also, you have told in the interview. So some basic tools that you can give in brief that you use. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Uh, Literally, even I was asking this question to multiple people. I tool कौन सा use करते हैं? Which tool you are using? I used to ask this question as well to the people out there. So the
Mm-hmm.
basic tool that I'm using for graphic designing for my graphics, that is Canva. Not more than that. I'm not using. For product packaging, it is getting stuck right now. If
Akshay.
this is a video is getting stuck.
Yeah. Right now, I think. Yeah, you can go on. Yeah.
Okay. So for my graphic designing, for my thumbnail designing, I used to use Canva, and my designer also using the Canva.
Okay.
For other things, for product packaging, because that are the hard designing. So we can't go with the Canva. We are using Photoshop, Corel Draw for the product packaging that we are doing. For basic,
Hello.
I can say I'm using Canva.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Now
And
it's
apart
good.
from that, for my coaching and all, I'm using Zoom and Google Doc, and sometimes Google Sheet. Not more than that.
Oh.
Zoom. Previously, I was not having the Zoom paid plan as well. Maybe
Mm.
15 days, 10 days back, I got Zoom subscription. Maybe 15 days, 10 days back. So I started using that because I want to give a good experience to my clients as well. Because if I'm having a session with them for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, even more than 3 hours, 4 hours, session goes like that. If I'm doing that session with them, if I'm crafting anything for them, it will take them that much time. So I don't want Google Meet is okay, but the experience is not really great in terms of Zoom. So that's why like investing 1300 and plus GST 1500 50 something like that. It's not a big chunk, right? For many people, it can be a big chunk. I'm not saying like people will be getting me wrong. Akshay is saying it's not a big chunk. For me, it's not a big chunk. For you, after a certain time, it will not be a big chunk. And even if I
Right.
can talk about a real quick hack for you to getting that Zoom subscription for lesser price, that's a good hack. One person told me I use that technique, and even it's not the illegal technique; it's the legal technique. I'm not talking about any illegal thing. So what I did, I was having Zoom session for 40 minutes. When the 40-minute Zoom session got over, what will happen? Zoom will suggest you for upgrade. If you click on that, and if you'll upgrade that time, majority of the time you will get an offer for 50% off, 60% off. I got 50% off for 2 months. Like boom, I get for 767 rupees for entire month June after GST. So it's half of the price. So you can use this app to get the June to give the best experience to the people out there with whom you are working. If you can afford, go for that. Because if you are genuinely working, I feel after a certain time you will get the client, you will make some sort of money. It is possible if you are helping genuinely, if you are having the intent to. So for software, Zoom, Google Meet, sometime I'm not using Google Meet nowadays. Uh, Canva and Google Doc and software I'm using Flexi Funnel. I'm not using very much Flexi Funnel. I just use showcase my services, not more than that. Even after a certain time, maybe I will start using Flexi Funnel a lot. But as of now, I'm not using that much.
So it was great talking to you. You shared so many insights in the live. So it was great. And some message that you want to give to our audience who are watching us live or in replay, if they want to also start like anything in the freelancing or digital marketing, anything with their job or anything like that, if they are beginning, any tips or anything that you want to say to the audience who are watching us live?
So, certainly, I will share this thing with people out there. And I used to ask this question to from every single guest as well. Basically, every single person has a different perspective to think about the things.
Hmm.
And I can say one thing: if you can listen to anybody out there, whether it is me, whether it's you, whether it's anybody out there, if you can believe on that person, if you can follow that things, something will happen, something you will achieve. It is the one thing. Apart from that, if I talk about the message that I wanted to give you, if you're trying to starting in something, maybe in video editing, maybe in graphic designing, maybe in landing page creation, maybe in funnel creation, maybe in marketing, maybe at YouTube ads, Google ads, either Facebook ads, whatever the niche you are going to choose, maybe copywriting, come up with a doubt after a certain time, this is going to be longer thing or not. AI is coming out there with choosing the best thing. If you have chosen the copywriting, if you learn about this tool can do the copywriting, you'll be in a doubt phase. Oh man, it's going to work or not? Should I change this? Stop doubting whatever niche you have chosen. Even nowadays, I'm seeing people, those who are doing just video editing, making lakhs of rupees, even crores of rupees just by doing video editing. People are making hell lakhs of money just by doing graphic design, even nowadays. You must have listened one line multiple times. You will agree on this. You don't have to be in fear with the AI. You have to be in a fear zone who is better than using that AI tool. Like who is really good at AI tool. People will replace you who know how to use that AI tool. AI is there to make your job easier. Just like
Right.
मुझे captioning करनी है video में. I used to put that video in an app called Blink. Nowadays, that app is being paid as well. So that app done the cut that like what do you say captioning for my
Captions.
video just in a minute or two, or 3 or 5 minutes. Boom! Like that AI tool is making my job easier, the editor's job
Right.
easier. So you don't have to be fearful with the AI. Start learning that because that is the burning thing. People are doing their marketing angle with the AI. The, like just like Flexi Funnel come up with the AI feature. Like every single person out there, those who are the great marketer out there, they are entering in the AI. The Himanshu Agrawal is there, and B10X is there. They are entering into the AI field. Like they are tapping your fear. Like if you're not using AI, you're missing something because you are in a questioning zone whether this is going to replace me or not. So they are
Hmm.
tapping that fear of yours. So don't be
Right.
in that zone. Like you can learn it for free, even much better way. There are some courses maybe 10, 18 hours long course on AI, just on chat GPT. Best course out there. Even all those teachers, those who are teaching AI, that is even better than that. But you're thinking Himanshu can teach me much better. This BTNS can teach me much better. Dhruv can teach me much better because they are doing their marketing. So they are you are get to know about that. If you can't sit for 1 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour, 10 hour, you can learn from that even much better thing from just AI. So don't be distracted in multiple things. It is one of the messages for people out there. And apart from that, if you were thinking if I'm going to acquire, how much time it will take? Maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. You'll be thinking like that. Honestly speaking, if you can sit out there for entire week or 15 days, not more than that, mark my word, कोई सा भी skill, whether it is video editing, whether it is graphic design, whether it is copywriting, whether it is landing page based, whatever the skill is, if you can dedicatedly sit for 15 days, maybe for 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, not more than that even. If you can sit for that, you will learn the good level of graphic designing, good level of video editing, from where you can start offering the services to the people. Basically, people used to think like, मैं तो इस सर्विस में इतना बेहतर हूँ ही नहीं. Can I offer this or not? So start doubting that whether you are good at it or not. You have to be good at it. I'm not saying don't be good at it. Keep upgrading, keep upgrading. Even I used to learn a lot. Literally, the fact. But I, I learned only those things which is needed for me. I don't jump here and there. I stop jumping. I have been there in multiple courses. Hell it up money. I have invested out there. बहुत पैसा invest करा मैं literally. So I stopped doing that. I figure out the thing. This is going to help me out. I'm going to learn that. Whether it is paid, whether it is free. So start juggling in multiple things. To acquire a skill, it will take hardly 15 days for you. And after that, start searching for clients. If you don't have client, you will be in a doubt zone. So start searching for the client. Start outreaching. Initially, you will not get inbound lead. So start outreaching to people. It may be if you can meet the person who is needing that service at right point of time, so they will take your services. If somebody is looking for that service and you hit at that thing, so you will get that deal. Whether you're not best at it, so you will get the deal. I can give a real quick hack that what I followed in outreaching. So what I do, and I never share this thing out there in publicly. The thing that I give it secret to me, I'm sharing right now to help people out there. What you will think? If you are offering video editing services, if you are offering graphic designing services, this will help for these two services. Jump on LinkedIn, search looking for video editor. Search this term, looking for video editor, and go to filter on post. Don't go on profile and all. Just go on post and filter for the recent post. 2 days back, 1 day back, 24 hours back. Filter that thing. And even I closed a big deal. I have edited the video of Baman Irani just by doing this, following this method. And that deal was closed in just in 10, 15 minutes, not more than that. So search that, and you will be finding all those people, those who are looking for the video editor. You are not looking for the video editor. They are looking for the video editor. You will find all those people and reach out to them. And this time, you're not doing cold outreaching. Actually, they are looking for the video editor. So it is the right time. If you filter for 24 hours, the reaching to them will not be higher. Like few people will reach out to them. If you have a good portfolio out there, so here one thing will come again as well. So you have to be good at the services. If you are going to offer the video editing services, learn video editing for 15 days. And if people think like how I can create my portfolio, like ask people do it for free. Either take some random video from YouTube, edit that video in the best possible way, and show that for your what is it as a portfolio. Like you can show the raw video and the edited video as well. So it is going to be act like your portfolio. If they are happy with portfolio, work with them. So you can this way you can find the graphic designing and the video editing. I don't know whether it will work for the landing pages or not because people usually don't search about the landing pages. I'm looking for a landing page design. The hard people don't usually search, but for video editing and graphic, people used to post. I'm looking for a video editor. I'm looking for a graphic design. So it is one of the things to do. So you can follow this method. So don't be
So,
distracted. Just be focused. You're gonna get it done.
thank you, Akshay, for joining my live and sharing so much knowledge and your secret in the end. So, I am uh, um, thank you for joining, and so see you later. And thank you for joining my show.
Much honored, brother. Like literally much honored, and I'm feeling happy that I'm able to share the knowledge to people out there, and feeling happy that people started recognizing me and you are inviting me. It's my pleasure to be you, to be on your show. And it's not a fake thing that I'm telling you right now. Like
Hmm.
I'm really grateful for it. I'm really happy for it that some people started recognizing me. Like you're doing interviews with the multiple people, you noted me. It's my honor. Like बड़ी बात है मेरे लिए ये. Like people are recognizing me. I used to invite people, so really happy. And whatever things your audience asks, later on, I will try to answer those things as well. If you have any question out there, you can ask to Sasank, you can ask to me. I'll be open to help you out. Like, I'm not going to hide anything at all. If I can help you out, I will help you out. If something in my paid program as well, I will try to give that to you as well. But if it is really paid, so I will ask you to jump in that paid thing. But honestly speaking, if you're having any other question, I'm not gonna offer you any of the paid thing. I'm gonna help you out, just help to reach you somewhere. Just like Alex Harmoji, Usman, like that person used to say, like make $1 million, either $10 million, $3 million a year, then come to me. I will scale your business to 10, 20, 30, $50 million. That is the best thing out there. I'm not Alex Harmoji, but I'm trying at my level. If I can help you, literally, I just gave some call to some people out there. They got some sort of result. They said, Akshay bhai, just because that it is happening, best payment for me. If you have any question, you can message me. I'm ready to help you. Nothing hidden. I'm not going to hide anything at all. In some other time, I'm going to do a live session revealing some other things, some of the content strategy out there. Using that, I close the client because it is going to be a depth content out there. So if people will be joining, I will be maybe in 2 days. I will be doing that session. I'll be doing that, and really much honored, brother. Thank you so much for inviting me. Honestly
Thank,
speaking, from depth of my heart, not just sugar coated thing.
so thank you for giving your time and joining my live, and thank you.
Bye bye. All the
Bye.
best, all the people out there.
So, how was my interview show? Put in the comment section below what were your learnings, and if you're watching in YouTube, you can click on the subscribe channel, and I'll be back with my new interview show soon. Till then, Shashank signing off.